Ladies and gentlemen, let's go camping, shall we?
Hell yeah.
Tone Diggs, let's go camping.
Let's go camping, brother. Let's start
Santa Clara.
in Santa Clara with the San Francisco 49ers, Christian McCaffrey, running a little go route on number 4-6, and he looks to be healthy again, Pat.
Fingertip grab. Obviously, he flips. Wasn't touched. Could have finished that. Defensive guy. Let's put a hand on him when he hits the ground, of course.
Probably a young guy.
Quads look gigantic. He looks explosive.
Throws his hand up right here. Boom. Throw his hand up. I got him.
As soon as he was, if he's even,
He's leaving.
And he knows that. And Christian McCaffrey still has the burst, clearly. What a weapon to be back for the San Francisco 49ers. Everybody's talked about the Niners having a disappointing season last year. That started 4 days before the season started, whenever we found out that Christian McCaffrey had Achilles tendonitis. And then that jumped from one side to the other side, and then their entire season just never really got off. Now's the time to bet on the San Francisco 49ers, I think. Seeing that, great to see CMC back in full form.
Absolutely. Now, banged up at the wide receiver position, but if you have 23 healthy along that offensive line and then their big money quarterback, they are in a good position to succeed. So, 2-3 making plays at a beautiful sight for 49er fans.
Big money tight end as well. Obviously, George gets paid this offseason. Go ahead, Tone.
Yeah, let's head to Giants camp where we saw a full moon. We've seen a lot of full moons. That's Russ Wilson and the classic moon ball to Malik Neighbors, who Strike said is having the camp of all camps.
And then what?
This is the best. This is the best.
What is that?
I think it was cleaning the top of a table.
Yes.
I think he was dusting off a table. Like there's a table there, and he's dusting it off, I think.
Belt to ass.
Yeah, a little belt to ass.
I thought he was peeing.
No, what do you mean, belt to ass?
ETA, belt to ass, bend your ass over. Yaga! Yaga! Yaga!
That's what he was doing right there?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that. I thought it was maybe a table.
Yeah,
maybe.
I thought he was an
his
elephant.
left hand is up. Like, straight window.
Look at that table.
No.
How about the little boy in the back with the thumbs up? Love him. If we could pause on little boy, he just learned how to dust the table or make belt to ass. Go rewind a little bit. And there he is, little boy in the blue.
Loves it.
You see him. Hey, thumbs up, Bob. That's good shit, Bob. We want to see more of that, bro. Shout out to the Giants. New era. Same regime.
Uh-huh.
Can they win? Malik Neighbors was being put in a conversation with Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, Malik Neighbors. Is Terry McLaurin Malik Neighbors? That's what Peter Schrager said.
That's right.
So that is what Giants fans are saying about Malik Neighbors. They already have him as a top 3 guy, top 4 guy. Maybe that is the case. Maybe that happens with it, especially with a day ball offense and Russell Wilson able to do his thing. But Terry McLaurin's been doing it for like 10 years. So we shall see. Hopefully Malik's able to do that. Good highlight out of Russell Wilson. I know Pittsburgh Steelers fans are like, that looks familiar, right? Isn't that what you guys were thinking?
Listen, for 6-7 weeks, he's going to give you incredible NFL football, okay? And then, stuff happens. Let's head up to Cleveland. We got Joe Flacco. Look like a little bit of an 11-on-11 drill here. Carson Schwarzenegger, the first pick in the second round, little rookie-on-rookie crime to Dylan Sampson. I don't know if this is a thud drill because it looked he didn't even think about rapping there. Puts Dylan Sampson on his ass. AJ, what do you think about that one, pal?
I thought this is a beautiful play. Watch him scrape over the top. And even if this isn't full stuff, also credit to 4-3, the safety coming down and boxing this pulling line. Look at him. He's going down. He doesn't even blink for a second.
Bounces back 2 yards, AJ, and he's on the right side, on the right shoulder. He forces that right into him. That's great.
Absolutely.
Hey, that's good fit there. I think that's what people call that.
That's team defense right there. That's how you play to your leverage. You know where your help's at. And look, all you need is a shoulder. That's all I got to give you is my shoulder. I'm going to knock you back right here at the line of scrimmage. Beautiful play. That's what happens. You put on pads and you really start to see the guys that love ball and love contact.
AJ, how come not everybody can thump? Because there's guys that are like known thumpers. Is it
Good question.
Is it the explosion of people? Like you, obviously hard hitter, but there's some guys that are same size as you, same speed as you, for whatever reason, aren't hard hitters. Like, I don't know if this guy's MO is he's a hard hitter, but there's a chance that, like, he has lightning in his pads. And there's just some guys on teams that everybody gives a heads up to. Like, hey, this guy's different. This guy hits different. What is it?
I don't know. It's a good question, though. I've never really tried to put my finger on it. It's a mentality. Like, first, it starts with a mentality. Some people are just like missiles, and they don't have any thoughts in their head of like repercussions. If I go run my skull directly into this pulling lineman, like all they know is I'm going to try to kill this dude and do my job, and they don't think about. Some people, I think, they measure them a little bit and think, okay, I don't want to get hurt on this, or I don't want to hit this guy full speed. But it's also like a leverage thing. Size doesn't matter. We see guys that are small that are monster hitters. It's all about leverage and pad level. I feel like coupled with the mentality, it's just, I don't know. Some people come out of the womb like that. They are just absolute killers.
That's what I'm saying. I wonder if more guys are more explosive than others.
First guy that comes to my mind is Buda Baker. Like, if you just saw him on the street, you wouldn't think, but he on the field is an absolute assassin. You know, Bob I built it's Earl Thomas wasn't a huge dude, but he would come down and lay that hat. So
I used to watch Clint Session,
North and South.
Bro, Quint, I used to watch Phil and Quint just to watch him kill people.
Oh my God, that was Y2CJ year.
Oh, CJ,
yeah.
Chris Johnson or whatever, and third play, Clint Session helmet right to Chris Johnson's helmet. I mean, I had a chance to hang out with Clint a lot. For a couple years there, and he's hilarious. You need to understand that guy is absolutely hysterical. But like plan is like, hey, first quarter, one of these guys got to get one, and it's like that's a weapon to have on your team because everybody on the other team is like, hey, this guy right here is. We need to have hands on this guy. We cannot let him free. And it was fun to watch him, but like. It feels like those guys. Like, is this guy one of those guys?
Also, I mean, he was a walk-on at UCLA. You go from a walk-on at UCLA to the first pick of the second round. You're also a guy that knows how to practice and knows how to like make splash plays to improve. That's probably a situation there where that helps and happens too. Another guy.
Great for Cleveland that's happening.
He better not touch Jerry Jeudy. I know that much.
Yeah, well, Jerry Jeudy ain't worried about that.
Yeah, exactly. He ain't getting touched.
Jerry Jeudy just did a milk check real quick before we were even talking about that guy.
Good.
He said, excuse me.
Another skill. Guys that can avoid big hits. Marvin Harrison, T.Y. Hilton, guys who can, little guys who usually play for a long time.
Devontae, I think Devontae does a good job at it as well.
AB
did a great job at that. Tyreek, I think, does a good job staying out of shit.
Another guy that does that, we're going to head down to Saints camp, and a great connection to end the year last year, Spencer Rattler to Rashid Shaheed, who is the burner now for the New Orleans Saints early in this camp. We don't know who the starting quarterback's going to be, but we know Rashid Shaheed's going to be a playmaker for the Saints team.
I love a good deep ball. I also love number 22.
Oh, awesome.
I love number 22.
Matthew Golden.
He did a lot of shit last year, right? If I recall, we were doing a lot of Rashid Shaheed highlights, I think.
Very early for them.
Great name.
Yeah.
I can feel the humidity through this footage.
Very hot. Have you seen the Tyler Shuck stuff? Because I did want to know
Didn't throw the football.
Yeah, what happens, especially for you, D-Butt.
He won't throw the football, I guess. I just saw once again, we can't judge everything. But yeah, it's 7 on.
Is this the rep right here?
Yeah.
There's 4 or 5 of them, I think.
It's good defense, man. Watch them pass everything off.
Oh, yeah, we're talking shit. Throw the ball!
Yeah.
Hold on. How about this? Gain of 2, bitch.
Yeah.
That's not a game.
That is. If he first 2 downs, he goes, that's a gain of 4. We got 3rd and medium.
Yeah.
We're in a good spot. That's smart football. But they have like 3 of these they posted. And the person that posted it was like, hey, this guy won't throw the ball, basically. And, he's a veteran. He's a little bit older guy. He played a lot of football in college. Obviously, he's with Brom. Brom, obviously, a great quarterback coach and everything like that. But it does feel like some of these young guys, I'm not saying that wasn't glue coverage. I'm not saying that wasn't the case. They look like Gary Payton knows the glove out there. A bunch of islands. But I think a lot of these young quarterbacks, there is a little bit of a hesitancy to throw because you don't know, hey, that's open. You got to throw that now. You got to throw that now, which is what we're seeing from young quarterbacks, more specifically here at Tyler Shuck.
You got to let it rip, and that's what practice is for. You want to, if you throw it, because it's all about timing in the NFL. You can't wait for guys to get open. You got to throw guys open. And then another thing you learn as a quarterback in the NFL, incompletions aren't terrible. Just throw it away and line up again because scrambling, that's not realistic. We're not getting better with that type of rep as a defense.
Nobody, offense or defense.
Yeah, with no line, with no rush. If it's a real rush out there and you scramble and you make time, that's one thing. But no rush, you're doing that, throw the damn ball.
Yeah, listening to the entire defense talk shit to that kid would have been fun, but I don't know if they're talking shit down New Orleans. It's 150 degrees.
Yeah, true. Too hot.
Kellen Moore went out there the first day to speak.
Kelly Moe.
And it was my first time really hearing him as a head coach. And, I think back to Boise State, Kellen, kind of same era here, young head coach. Him talking to that crowd. We like that it's hot. We really like that this is that's hot. He said the first thing he said. And I was like, that sounds like a guy. Training camp to West Virginia.
Yeah.
West Virginia hot as shit. West Virginia very hot, especially in the summer. They started getting out of there I couldn't imagine a training camp down in Louisiana.
Nightmare.
Think about the high school kids that play down there in Louisiana.
Seriously.
Was Arch down there?
Sure was.
Oh, was he? I didn't know.
Yeah.
So he's been through a Louisiana training camp his whole life.
Yep. I mean, he's in Texas already, though, so it's not as if I mean, Texas gets up to 120 in the summer anyways.
Yeah, so he's got that just natural.
Yeah.
He does.
Grit.
Who do you think's going to be better this year?
Between?
DJ Lagway, Arch Manning.
I have a hard time picking against Arch. I really do.
Me too. Now, DJ Lagway last year with Florida.
Yeah.
Dog. And I did a little more research because D-Butt, I love Arch Manning.
Love him.
That's what he's doing.
What?
That's what he's doing.
That's Southern
That is what he's doing.
He's waited his turn. He's been in the meetings. He's taking practice rep. He's got a great offensive coach. He will be surrounded by great talent. If you're asking me, just like you asked AJ that same question, this year I'm going with Lagway.
All right, hey, listen. That's okay.
I think they'll both be great, but I will pick probably Lagway this year and then the kid from South Carolina. I think those guys will probably be the top two guys.
I think Lenore Sellers is number one in everybody's eyes, I think even for the NFL next year. But Aaron's brother, Jordan, came out from SEC Media Days. I think he said, like, Arch is like the 6th or 7th best quarterback. This is all overhype and all. Like, he really said that.
Really?
Yeah, in the SEC.
In the SEC.
In the SEC. And I was like, holy shit. And then D-Butt comes in. I got Lagway over Arch. I'm like, are we talking about the same guy right now? I don't.
Lagway's a guy.
Bro, Arch highs Manning. That's how I see it happening. That is literally how I see it taking place. But I think and this might be just because of my relationship with the family, it's like this boy,
Prince's promise.
just like Peyton and Eli were. You know, there's videos of Peyton and Eli whenever they're just little boys in Gatorade commercials and shit like that. Like, hey, these guys were created to be professional football players, and that's the whole thing, not just on the field and how you throw a ball and all that, how you interact with teammates, how you lead, how you show up, how you work. It was like Arch has been going to the Manning Passing Academy since he's 4 years old. So in my eyes, hearing Jordan Rodgers say that he's going to be the 6th or 7th best quarterback in the SEC, I'm like, I don't know. Man, I didn't even think of that. I didn't even think of that. I just thought Arch's going to win a national championship with Texas this year. He's going to win the Heisman. Like, that is literally just how I view the Manning operation.
He's a better athlete, too, than the other ones that we saw.
I mean, that's like you said, the amount of talent he's going to have around him at Texas.
There's going to be some wide receiver that we've never heard of that is going to run 4-1 this year somehow at Texas. And Sarkisian's offense is all of it. And also, like, once again, close to the situation. Have literally known Arch, has seen Arch since he's like, no questions asked, knocked out, up, right back at it. He's at the cookout.
Yep.
You know, he's at the cookout, and then he's losing his student ID.
Multiple times.
Hanging with the boys.
Yep. First week.
It's like, this guy is a Manning. Like, this is literally Manning football.
Lagway battled too last year. He made the boys fought for Napier last year.
I agree.
I can't wait to watch. That's why they got to play the game.
Coming out, I think they were the two highest rated quarterbacks of like the last 20 years.
And then Nussmeier down there in LSU.
Yeah,
I was talking about
Texas also has the what?
Diego Pavia.
Diego Pavia is obviously a dog. But whenever Aaron's brother said that, Jordan, I was literally mind blown while I was watching it. And then you came in, like literally a day later, I got Lagway over Arch. I'm like,
Well, you asked the question.
Am I completely misreading this entire?
Well, Feinbaum said he was the greatest quarterback since.
We don't need to hear that.
The preseason voting, as far as first team, second team, third team in the SEC, went Sellers, Nussmeier, and then Arch.
Hey, first 2 words of that sentence. Say it again.
Feinbaum said.
Never do that again on this show.
Appreciate that.
Okay, let's go camping here as we got 1 minute.
Yeah, let's go camping. Let's go out to Arizona. We got Buckeye on Buckeye crime 1-on-1s. We got Marvin Harrison Jr. We had Neighbors on earlier. This was his top 10 wide receiver draft pick from last season. He's looking buff. He's looking good. A big second season for Marvin Harrison Jr. probably coming here.
A lot of shit being talked about Marv. Because of how it went. I think Arizona Cardinals in general have underwhelmed a lot of people. I think they're primed for a big breakout year. And also, if we're going to stay in West Coast, hey, don't be scared of the Raiders. Listen, don't be scared to take the Raiders, I'm saying. You should be scared of the Raiders. Pete Carroll, I'll put a little pressure on the punt returners. We're not covering down. We're not blocking. We're not doing the entire thing. These guys need to feel a little athleticism in their face. Let's see who's got it, who doesn't. This dude's 100 years old. Look at him. Proper leverage, get him the sideline. There's a white here that's returning in about a second, and he shakes the shit out of Pete Carroll. And I don't know how Pete didn't fall, right? Ooh. Did not fall.
Okay.
That's an 80-year-old, right? How old is he?
Yeah, like at
72?
78 or something.
Yeah, he's like
Yeah.
How does he not fall? And then He's spinning it. They got him spinning, throwing like 30 yards still. Pete Carroll might be in the best shape of any 70-plus human on this earth.
He's a dog.
And he's not scared to talk his shit. Hey, for 20 years, I've won 10-plus games. We're going to win here. I believe it. I mean, the energy is immaculate, and the Raiders could be all the way back. Don't look now. The Raiders might not be. Shite. All right, we continue on YouTube and everywhere else. We'll see you tomorrow. From Pittsburgh, goodbye. We're in Latrobe.
Yeah.
It's the same difference.
From Pittsburgh Steelers.
Steelers training.
Latrobe.
Close enough.
How far is
We got
Latrobe
it.
from Pittsburgh?